Hey guys, thank you so much for coming by today. As promised, we're going to show you all the little succulents we bought from Mountain Crest Gardens. Let's go! First up is the Sempervivum Butterpat. It's a really pretty hen and chick variety succulent, which pushes out all these little babies on the sides. Usually it just has really green leaves, but when exposed to 6+ hours of sun, you can see it gets the red to pink variegations on the leaves. Let's move on to succulent number 2, which is the Echeveria Raindrops succulent. I've been wanting this one for such a long time. She's such a beauty, and she has little bumps on the edges of her leaves. It has bluish to green leaves, but when it's exposed to a little bit more sun, they get a little reddish on the sides, and their bumps end up turning a little bit purple. You can see that color on this guy a little bit better. I'm so happy I found these because they're just so unique looking. And we're going to go to succulent number 3, the Stringed Dolphins. This is a trailing variety succulent, and their little leaves look like jumping dolphins, which I think is so cool. This plant is becoming more popular as time goes by and more people are in the hunt for it. So when you get one, it might not look like much, but give it some time and it'll go crazy. This one has already grown quite a bit since we got it about 2 weeks ago, and it only requires just a few hours of morning sun. Let's move on to succulent number 4, which is the Sedum Spurium Tricolor. This one's just so cute. It has really small leaves, and it has 3 colors on it, which are green, white, and pink. Next up, going on number 5, is my Chick Charms. This is a hen and chick variety succulent, and I think it's a Sempervivum. It has some neon green colors to it, which is really cool. Next up are the Ivory Towers. These are really cute. They have red tints to the edges of their leaves, and they're stackers, which are part of the Crassula family. Let's move on to succulent number 7, which brings us the Rosularia Platyphylla. I think that's how it's pronounced, but it's a ground covering, formatting, clumping succulent. They're a little bit trickier than other succulents, but I was so happy to get this one because their foliage looks so different when they get older. It pushes out tons of little babies all over the sides, as you can see this one did. Let's move on to succulent number 8, which brings us Cremnosedum Little Gem. This one is so cute. It has really small, petite leaves that are green in color, but they turn a copper tone when they get exposed to full sun. They also have these really pretty big yellow flowers, which caught my eye and why I wanted to buy this little guy. Let's take a look at succulent number 9, which brings us to the Anacampsero variegata. This one was actually a freebie that was thrown in with my order because I had a free plant code. And their leaves are pink, green, and yellow in color. Let's shoot right over to number 10, which is the Faucaria Felina, also known as the tiger jaw succulent. I am so pumped I finally found this one, and it came with a little baby and a seed pod on it. They have these tiger jaw looking leaves, which have these little hairs coming out of the edges of them, and that's how they take in a lot of the moisture from the air. You can see how they look like teeth over here. I love this little guy so much, and I'm so happy we found him. There's that little baby I was telling you guys about, so I can't wait till we grow some more so we can start separating all of them. From my understanding, they grow pretty quickly, so we'll see, and I'll make sure to give you guys some updates. Next up, number 11. It's actually not a succulent, it's a cactus, and its name is Rebutia Marsoneri, or Marsoneri. I'm not sure how to say that, but I will post it in the description and on the screen. And I got this one because it was really unique looking. Can you see the center of that? Well, usually cactus has a straight bump on top where it grows and grows. Well, this one kind of grows in a circle and indents in the center, which I thought was really cool. Let's jump to number 12. Now this is a cool looking one. His name is Albuca Spiralis, also known as Mr. Frizzle Sizzle. And it's called that because of these curly leaves. You can see how they go round and round and spin in a circle. This plant also goes by the name corkscrew, and it's actually a succulent that grows from a bulb underneath the soil. The bulb is kind of white and translucent in color, and it has bright green to dark green leaves, which spin at the tips just like this when it gets exposed to enough sun. It has a really bright yellow fragrant flower that kind of smells like vanilla, so I really can't wait for this one to bloom. Next up, number 13, which brings us to our two Gasteria plants. This one is a Gasteria Brachyphylla, and it has green colored leaves with white bumps all over it. It's kind of rough to the touch, and it's kind of slow growing too. Same thing for the one on the right. This is a Gasteria Brachyphylla, and the leaves on this are whitish in color, but it's got green variegations going through them. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed the new succulents we bought from Mountain Crest Gardens. I did buy 3 new Haworthias as well, and those are on the left-hand side of the screen in that big terracotta bowl. I'll leave the link down in the description in case you guys want to see those and how we repotted them. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate you being here today, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.